Heyo adventurers, this is Derek and this is Elven Tower Adventures. Today we will be reviewing the latest issue of Dungeon Vault magazine. This is the 64th issue. If I say so myself, I think it's one of the best we've done so far. This is going to be a totally non-objective review because we worked on it. This is our flagship product. It's available on TTRPG and on our Patreon page. This issue of Dungeon Vault magazine has 5 fantastic quests, amazing cartography, GM and PC supplements, an industry interview, and a lot of smaller supplements that we also include. It's 64 pages long. Let's see what it has to offer. The cover features the Bumble Kitty by Rick Hershey. Then we have the table of contents and credits page, all the usual. The editor's letter features a picture with my brother, Arthur. This was 2 weeks ago when we visited CoboldCon in Guadalajara, Mexico. We had a lot of fun. Then we start with the content. This is Black Cape's Hideout, a short adventure with a map by Chepeku and art by Ink Potion Studios. This is the adventure's main antagonist. Then we have a short 2-page adventure, Temple of the Spiral God, with a map by yours truly. This is the classic cultist hideout, where the mission is just to go there, take care of the cultists, and call it a day. Next, on page 14, on the left side, we have the Abandoned Necromancy Lab. This is a 1-page dungeon. It's everything you need for an adventure in a single page. This is system neutral, easy to adapt to any system, though it is implied to be a medieval fantasy setting. The next short adventure, Effigy of the Thunder Elders. Now here's another map. There's this strange bronze effigy in the desert. Rumor has it that it is connected with the ancient legacy of a brass dragon. On the right side we have actually that dragon rising from the sands of the desert. When the characters get there, there are 2 scholars there awaiting for something to happen. They claim that an astronomical event is about to happen that is related to the effigy. Then we have a 4-page interview with Hugo Hernandez, a fellow Mexican creator and also the host of CoboldCon. He wrote the game Rift Walkers, which you can see here. It's a game well suited for games where you want to do something like Conan the Barbarian, Thundercats, or He-Man. CoboldCon was amazing as Mexican conventions for TTRPG go, and he was a great host. Next we have the Beast Almanac. For this issue we focused on insectoid creatures. Here we have the Ravenous Cicadomorph, and then on the next page we have the Rustcaller and the Bumble Kitty, which was also featured in the magazine cover. The Bumble Kitty is a small fey creature. It has bite and claws like all cats, but it also has the Bumble's sting attack. Then we have this short rule set, The Empress and the Fool. It's a simple card game that you can use in your session to resolve social interactions. The rules of the card game are not what's important here, but more the social convention in-world that ties people to the result. Here begins the flagship adventure in this magazine issue, Call of the Elder One. This is a Lovecraftian adventure. It's a level 12 adventure for Dungeons & Dragons 5e. Here are the main NPCs, a ratfolk and a samurai-like character. In this adventure, the characters learn that the Elder One has been foreseen to arrive soon to the material plane. Nothing can be done to stop it. This is already in the stars. However, the place of its appearance, Mute Island, is known, and the characters must get there to fight the Elder One as it arrives into the material plane. This adventure is meant to solidify the characters' renown in the world, and then as they explore Mute Island, they learn that nothing could have been done to stop the Elder One's appearance. But as soon as it gets there, and with a blessing that they secure during the adventure, the characters can expect, or at least aspire, to defeat it. Here is the Lovecraftian horror, a Cthulhu-like monster that appears at the end of this adventure. Then we have some random tables for NPC encounters. And then here we have something I really like a lot. It's a brochure adventure, Darkmoor. It's a small settlement. This is rotated 90 degrees to fit the PDF layout. Now here is the second page. However, this is meant to be rotated, but also printed. So this is how the first page looks. This would be the second page of the Darkmoor brochure. And this is a mock-up of how it would look when printed. In the next adventure, the Broken Temple of the Queen, the characters are hired to visit a shunned desert temple. Rumor has it that there was a greedy queen who was cursed for her ambition. The characters visit this location and unknowingly reawaken the spirit of the greedy queen, which takes the shape of a hydra. In order to finish this adventure and get the treasure, the characters must deal with this monster. Next is a collaboration with a 3D printer sculptor, Eternity Labs. We created 3 magic items based off of his prints. So we have the Gilded Martyr, it's a helmet, the Arcane Lilies and the Dark Cauldron, and the Astral Lamp. Then we have another collaboration with a fellow Patreon creator, Conflux Creatures. This is a reimagining of the Will-O-Wisp undead creature, but in this case it's fused with an anglerfish. We called it the Angler Wisp. You can find these perilous monsters near swamps, bogs, and any place with stagnant water. The Last Adventure, Shrine of the Elder Evils features a map. The Last Adventure, Shrine of the Elder Evils features a map by Arthur, my brother and associate. This is a forlorn location in the Underdark, where there are several effigies that portray evils from the Elder times. The characters must cleanse this place from evil or risk the entrance of these entities into the material plane. In the next page we have the stone trolls, which are part of this adventure. And that marks the ending for Dungeon Vault Magazine issue 64. In the next page we have an ad for our Creative Commons collection, the thank you page, and the last page with the copyright notice, the legal disclaimers, and the third-party content disclaimer. We believe that Dungeon Vault Magazine 64 is one of the best we have published so far. This is available on DriveThruRPG and on our Patreon page. There will be a link to both in the description below. My name is Derek and this is Elven Tower Adventures. Thanks for watching.